49ers Cal High Sports is presented by U.S. Bank. Life keeps moving. We're here for every step. U.S. Bank member, FDIC.
This week on 49ers Cal High Sports presented by U.S. Bank, the best in high school sports from all around the Bay Area. In football, we have Acalanes battling St. Ignatius. Number 2 Pittsburgh takes on number 3 Riordan, and Antioch meets Monte Vista.
Exciting flag football includes California and San Ramon Valley. We have volleyball with Heritage and Castro Valley, and the courageous story of the Wilcox cheerleader overcoming several heart surgeries. The true cardiac kid on 49ers Cal High Sports, presented by U.S. Bank, starting right now.
Welcome to Week 3 of 49ers Cal High Sports presented by U.S. Bank. I'm Robert Bronstein.
And I'm Aubrey Tolliver. It's Week 3 with some amazing pre-league games this week. We start with two of the best teams in the Bay Area going at it. San Ramon Valley is ranked 5th in our Bay Area wide poll. The Wolves graduated quarterback Brett Thompson last year, but junior Cole Dawes is taking over nicely, averaging 261 yards a game and completing 2/3 of his passes.
Yeah, he is a good one. SRV meeting a talented Clayton Valley team led by senior transfer Jadis Lucky, the Fresno State commit, averaging 227 yards in his first 2 games. San Ramon Valley and Clayton Valley Friday night.
San Ramon Valley and Clayton Valley battling in Concord Friday night. SRV's opening drive lasts 11 plays and takes nearly half of the first quarter, ending in a short Kayvon Foreman punch-in, 7-0 Wolves. Here is the first Ugly Eagle drive. Quarterback Mirza Mann dumps a pass off to Jadis Lucky. This is Cal High's first look at Jadis in an Ugly Eagles uniform. And yeah, our defending Offensive Player of the Year is looking strong again. 52 yards, leading to a Clayton Valley score. Game tied at 7. Second quarter, Cole Dawes turns, rolls right, and then delivers a seed to Owen Power. The senior picking up 34 yards before being taken down. That drive ends with Owen in the end zone. Power gets the handoff from Dawes, and he's in there. 14-7, that's the lead at the break. But here in the third, the score is 21-13 Wolves when Dawes delivers an absolute dime to a wide-open Colton Fitzgibbon. The sophomore hauls it in. San Ramon Valley up by 2 scores, but that didn't last long. This is the ensuing kickoff, and that is a player you don't want to kick it to. Jadis Lucky catches this at the 5-yard line. A block there from Tyrese Haygood, and Jadis is off. The Fresno State commit with a 95-yard kick 6. It's back to a 1-score game. But the San Ramon Valley offense stays strong, up 34-27. Dawes fakes the handoff, connects with Fitzgibbon for a 10-yard score. And with Clayton Valley looking to make a late push, the SRV D steps up. Jake Ninekirk knocks the ball loose, and Joseph Buenavista recovering the fumble. San Ramon Valley wins this one, 41-27 to go to 2-1 on the year. Dawes and Fitzgibbon connecting for 3 tutties.
Let's go to San Jose as Evergreen Valley takes on Del Mar Friday night. Del Mar on the board first in the first. Roger Leal fakes the handoff, and there he goes all the way into the end zone for the touchdown. Say hi to the camera, Roger. It's 7-0 Dons. Then later in the quarter, it's Roger Leal once again faking the handoff and diving in for the TD. 14-0 Del Mar Dons after 1. Evergreen Valley trying to answer back in the second quarter, but the deep pass is intercepted by Tamaret Mati, and the senior turns on the Jets all the way deep inside Kruger's territory. Del Mar would punch it in a few plays later, and it's 21-0 Dons. Evergreen Valley looking to respond on its next drive. Emerdeep Grewal scrambles out of the pocket and throws it to Gavin Guerrero, who hauls it in to move the chains, but the Cougars do not score. Del Mar on the board again later in the second. Give the rock to Aiden Rock, who decides to reverse his field, runs to the far sideline all the way for a 46-yard touchdown run as the Dons improve to 2-1 on the season. Roger Leal with 2 rushing touchdowns for Del Mar.
2 undefeated Diablo League foes go at it on Wednesday night. Scoreless to start the second. Maggie Kruger with tons of time. She takes a shot downfield to the end zone with 2 receivers in the area. It's Violet Keeperman coming down with the rock. Night strike first, 7-0 loss. Lomas under 2 to go in the half. Clayton Valley's Gianna Marcantonio takes off to avoid the blitz and makes it a big run, avoiding countless flag pulls to score, but the PAT is no good. Los Lomas leads by 1 at half. Same score in the fourth. Mark Antonio avoids the sack again, this time airing it out to Sarah Kern, who makes the catch short of the goal line. No worries, Gianna fires to the junior receiver Taylor Lattin, who makes the catch, and Clayton Valley takes the lead in the fourth. 2 minutes to go in the game. Kruger and the Knights looking to respond. Maggie buys enough time to heave it downfield, where she finds a wide open keeperman who makes the catch and sprints into the end zone. Los Lomas takes the lead. CV working down the field with under a minute and 30 to go. Here is a deep pass that ends up getting picked by who other than Keeperman. An amazing game by the junior, catching both touchdowns and icing the game with an interception as Los Lomas remains undefeated on the season.
High fives all around for the Trojans as Castro Valley hosts Heritage. Ivan Garcia with the highlights. Trojans take a big lead in set one as Maddie Lou sets to one of our scholar athletes of the 2024 season, Tessa Smith, who brings down the pain. Then it's Lou with another connection with Smith, and astonishing 28 kills for Smith on the night. Castro Valley takes set one, 25-17. Patriots get some life in the second set. Megan King setting to Layla Peters, setting a hard hit ball over the net that cannot be returned. The junior-on-junior connection cuts the lead 16-15, but the Trojans start to pull away and don't look back. Lou tips the ball and finds the court. Great awareness by the senior as Castro Valley takes set two, 25-20. This third set was a back-and-forth battle. Peters with a great effort dive, King with the bump to Addie Weber, and Weber gets one of her 7 kills of the game. Patriots take a 12-8 lead. Tied at 21 now, Courtney Seiji bumps to University of Fraser Valley commit Smith for the slam. Castro Valley now at match point. So much offense, but how about some defense? Talia Plunkett going straight up for the block. She's a sophomore. Castro Valley takes set 3, 29-27 to complete the sweep after a sensational night from Smith.
The Rikus Center brings us the Players of the Week award each week. Click on this QR code right now to see the nominees and vote for who you think should be this week's Players of the Week.
We announce the winners on Instagram on Wednesdays, and of course the exclusive wrap for our winners every week on the show. Here are this week's Gary Rikus Players of the Week.
James the Spitter, 49ers Cow High. These are your Gary Rikus Players of the Week. Rikus Center. Let's go. Carson Blair going crazy lately. He's been on the tear, throwing dimes down the field like $2 $5 bills. Yeah, his grind is for real. Yeah, you know he got skill. 270 yards, he threw passing. Scoring 3 TDs, he made it happen. Really made it massive. Reppin' Miramonte High. Really making moves and reaching for the sky. Cause everybody knows Carson is that guy. Helena Union. Come on, check out what she's doing. The opposition had a plan and now it's looking ruined. Killing it from all angles like the sides were congruent. The pursuit to greatness is what you really viewing. 280 on the yards, the making of a star. Scoring 4 TDs and you can't disregard. When she steps on the field, she's always going hard. Los Gatos making noise, they hope to make it far. Let's go. 49ers Cow High. These are your Gary Rikus Players of the Week. James the Spitter.
Hi, I'm 49ers fullback Kyle Juszczyk. Each week, 49ers Flag and 49ers Prep, presented by U.S. Bank, honor local high school coaches with the Charlie Wiedemeyer Memorial Coach of the Week Award. These coaches show leadership on the field and make a lasting impact in their communities. Each winner receives a $1,000 grant from the 49ers Foundation and will be recognized in a pregame on-field ceremony. Here's Robert and Aubrey with this week's honorees.
Thanks, Juice. This week's U.S. Bank 49ers Prep Charlie Wiedemeyer Memorial Coach of the Week Award goes to Tennyson High School head football coach John Pangelina.
Tennyson taking home a shutout victory in the Lancers' win over Newark Memorial last week. For Coach Pangelina's leadership and accomplishments, John will receive a grant from the 49ers Foundation. Congratulations to Coach Pangelina, this week's 49ers Prep presented by U.S. Bank. Charlie Wiedemeyer, Coach of the Week.
Coming up, it's the Euro Clinic Girls Game of the Week as East Bay League rivals California and San Ramon Valley square off in a top flag football game.
And Sacred Heart Prep meets Half Moon Bay in tackle football when 49ers Cal High Sports presented by U.S. Bank returns.
At Bellarmine, athletics isn't just competition, it's tradition. With 40% of our coaches and both our athletic directors being alumni, this place is more than a school. It's home. They've lived the grind, worn the jersey, and felt the pride, and now they're giving back by building the same experience to the next generation of Bells. They returned because they believe in what Bellarmine gave them, and they're here to pass it on. Bellarmine Athletics, be a part of the tradition.
This is Jess, Peloton instructor, educator, game changer. She needs her money to work as hard as she does. That's why she uses US Bank Bank Smartly checking and savings, which does exactly that, helping her track her spending and grow her money. Together, we'll achieve more than any of us could alone. You got this, Jess.
We got this.
That's the power of Jess, and this is the power of us.
Every time I step onto the field, I suit up to protect myself from injury. Off the field, I do the same for my family. But sometimes in life, no matter how careful you are, accidents happen. That's when you can trust Bernardi Zerata. They treat their clients like family, always looking out for your best interests. If you've been injured, call Bernardi Zerata, because when life hits you hard, you deserve a caring team that's on your side.
What's the easiest way to put a spring back in your step? Finding the perfect mattress at Mancini Sleep World. We've got you covered with our Rest Easy Promise. We're so sure you'll love your mattress that we offer a 365-night comfort guarantee. 1 year to make sure your mattress is delivering the comfort you deserve. We guarantee the best price with free next-day delivery with top brands like Tempur-Pedic starting at $29 a month. Feel the beat of better sleep with
Mancini Sleep World. Rest easy.
Every week, we have a Girls Game of the Week receiving special coverage with a reporter on scene and a post-game MVP interview where the MVP gets custom headphones for her efforts, all thanks to Euro Clinic in Santa Clara, where European auto care meets uncompromising standards.
This week we present the 4th-ranked Cal Grizzlies taking on 7th-ranked San Ramon Valley. The 4-0 Grizz taking on the 3-0 Wolves. It's the Euro Clinic Girls Game of the Week. Aubrey was there.
Our Euro Clinic Girls Game of the Week is an East Bay League showdown here in Danville between San Ramon Valley and California. Cal has yet to lose a league game since the program launched in 2023. The league champs turned to veteran Olivia Horton. In just 4 games, Horton leads the Grizzlies in receiving yards, and on defense, she's just as tough, racking up a team-high 33 tackles and 5 interceptions. For SRV, the spotlight is on sophomore quarterback Gia Ryan. 9 touchdowns in 4 games, including 2 tutties to Asha Hanger in last week's win over Foothill. And we are off. Starting off the Euro Clinic Girls Game of the Week, Cal driving in the first, quarterback moving to her right, the pass is tipped, and Olivia Wheatley is there for the interception. Olivia cuts to the near sideline and upfield, picking up 15 yards after that catch. But it's Cal's defense stepping up as well. 2 defenders blitzing, and Anya Mahajan gets the sack. We are scoreless after 1. Second quarter, the Grizzlies at midfield. Kaylee Young fakes a pass, rolls to her left, plants, and delivers a seed to Michaela Nielsen. Nielsen could go all the way. Yes, a 30-yard play ending in Cal's first touchdown, 7-0 Grizzlies. Inside the 2-minute warning in the first half, Gia Ryan with some pressure, dumps it off to Hania Bose. Bose secures the catch and runs a while. This one is good for 28 yards. And here is the final play before the half. SRV threatening the quarterback keeper to the far sideline. Nielsen gets the pull at the 8-yard line, and Cal maintains its 7-point lead heading into the second half. Young throws up the middle. The ball is deflected off a defender and falls in the hands of Mahajan. It's ruled a catch, and the Grizzlies have a first down. But here is Cal facing 4th and goal. There's the snap. But there's pressure from Emma Kozak, and Michaela Chanaki deflects the pass. Here comes the final San Ramon Valley drive. The Wolves trying to get it done, but Lana Vu gets the sack, and it ices the game. The Grizzlies shut out San Ramon Valley to remain undefeated in East Bay League play. Olivia Horton, after the game, talks about how much this win means.
This means just a lot of hard work that's paid off. There's a lot more work to do in the future, but I know it'll pay off in the next game, and we're just going to keep winning. And I'm just really proud of us, and I'm proud of all we will achieve.
Over the Half Moon Bay as the Cougars take on Sacred Heart Prep. How about a little trickery from the Gators? Maxime Morrell shows off his shot put strength and connects with Nathan Fox for 6. How about that? 7-0 Gators after 1. But the Cougars claw back with some of their own trickery. It's the good old hook and ladder, and it works to perfection. Brandon Mello is down the far sideline, and kiss him goodbye. We're all tied at 7 at the half. But the Gators are chomping in the third quarter. Hand the rock to Cooper Caros, who barrels his way in for one of his 2 touchdowns on the night. 14-7 SHP. The Cougars look to respond, but the pass is picked off by Morrell. He gone! That's a 67-yard pick six for the 6'1" linebacker. Another Gators touchdown would make it 27-7 after 3. More Gators in the fourth, running slants, and that's always in my Madden playbook, and Nico Polioni finds Fox again, a pair of tutties for the senior to make it 34-7. Half Moon Bay show no quit, scoring 3 touchdowns in the fourth quarter, which includes this from Paxton Holden to Luke Pimentel, and Cool Hand Luke changes direction, sprints towards the pylon for 6, but not enough as SHP takes care of business on the road, beating Half Moon Bay 37-27.
Time for a little field hockey with top programs Mitty and Leigh facing off. 3 minutes in, Mitty with the penalty corner. Bridget Schild pushes it in play. Ashton Allard passes in the crease. Tiana Tajero makes a shot on goal, but it's saved by Leigh keeper Kiana Wong to keep the game scoreless. Later in the quarter, Izzy Braceno on the fast break, cutting inside, shooting, but this time it's Mitty keeper Nala Opulencia knocking it out of harm's way. Final 30 seconds of the first quarter, Mitty's Callie Clark passes in front of the rack to Lily Jones. Great defense from the Longhorns. Jones passes to Walt. Walt to Emma Traverso, and Mitty scores! Emma Traverso with the goal. One of 3 Traversos on this Mitty roster. 1-0 Mitty now in the second half. The Monarchs trying to get one more on the board in the third. Schild with a strong shot on goal, but another save from Wong. Time winding down in this one, and Leigh is looking to walk away with at least a tie. Penalty corner. Laylee Huggins pushes it to Elle Obenauer. That's a familiar name on Cal High. Elle shoots, and that shot sails wide. Mitty walks away with the 1-0 win to go to 1-0-1 on the season. The goal from Emma Traverso, the assist from Walt.
Diamond Training and Development helps athletes reach the Diamond Standard. Each week we profile an athlete meeting that standard at their school.
Our Diamond Training and Development Athlete of the Week is Annika Gagar from the Woodside Flag Football Team. Annika is an active leader on campus. She serves as a senator in leadership, where she helps coordinate activities and events for her class. She is also in the theater club and mock trial. Annika Gagar is this week's Diamond Training and Development Diamond Standard.
D-Line Constructors brings us the D-Line Defensive Play of the Week again this season. This week's D-Line Defensive Play goes to De La Salle's Bubba Vargas. Bubba with a strip sack and recovery in the Spartans' big win last week.
Coming up, another huge early season matchup as Acalanes heads to the Sunset District to meet St. Ignatius.
And boys water polo with Bishop O'Dowd and Mission San Jose. But first, here is our U.S. Bank flag football poll.
Off season? Nah, this is level up season. At Diamond Training and Development, it's all baseball and softball all year. Faster hands, bigger hits, harder throws, no excuses, just work. You want that starting spot, that college scout's attention? Show them what you did when nobody was watching. At Diamond Training and Development, off season is on.
Dad, this guy says that we act like Gillette Labs is some miracle, but it's just another razor?
Gillette Labs ain't a miracle, but it sure as heck ain't my old razor. It's Gillette's best shave. And with up to 30 shaves per cartridge, I'm spending less. Its ultra-sharp blades last 50% longer.
And give you a fresh blade feeling time after
time. Time after time after time. Gillette Labs, the best a man can get.
Keeps getting better.
You didn't choose a European car for average performance, so don't settle for average service. At Euroclinic, we specialize in Audi, Porsche, Mercedes-Benz, and other marques, delivering expert maintenance and a refined experience. Valet pickup, exotic towing, a private lounge, meticulous service with a 5-year unlimited mileage warranty. Euroclinic, Silicon Valley's choice for European and exotic care, where performance meets premium service.
We are the Pioneer Mustangs. And you're watching the 49ers Cal High Sports presented by U.S. Bank.
The Acalanes Dons are off to a great start this season with a 2-0 record, and senior running back Josh Ellert's averaging 109 yards rushing a game.
And you tell me he's smart, too.
He is very smart.
A good GPA. The Dons traveling to San Francisco to meet the 1-1 St. Ignatius Wildcats. The Cats coming off a 49-0 win last week, an NCS versus CCS battle at SI on Friday. Here come the SI Wildcats at home against Acalanes. The Cats in charge early and around to Zooey Shelton with a nice wiggle to get free, and St. Ignatius has a 7-0 first quarter lead. Acalanes comes right back. The drive ends with this Josh Ellert's touchdown, and we're tied at 7-all, but not nearly done. Still in the first, Bobby Gomez tosses out to Luke Tribolette, and Luke has a fine game running and catching the ball. A 67-yard catch and run here. The Cats get a short TD run, 14-7. Late first now, the Dons trying to come back, but the pass is picked by Colton Stevenson, who takes everyone out of bounds with him. The Cats score a short time later. It's 21-7, SI early second. Later in the second, Gomez back to throw and looking deep for Shelton, and Zooey makes the catch, and he is gone. 77 yards, and SI has a commanding 28-7 lead. But just before the half, Acalanes inches closer as Tyler Winkles hits Cody Miklich over the middle. The Dons score from there and trail 28-14 at the half. Third quarter is a big one for the Dons. This, the first of 3 third-quarter touchdowns. It's Winkles to Finley Rivera on a good-looking out pattern. Rivera is in. The Dons get a pick six for Brent Ricker, and then it's Winkles firing in the end zone to Rivera again, and the Dons take a 35-28 lead to the fourth. But the Cats tie the game here as Tribolette gets another score. It's 35-all. The Dons go on a drive to try and take the lead. Winkles back to throw and hitting Rivera. The Dons punch it in from there to take a 42-35 lead. SI with under a minute to play driving, but the pass is picked by Grant Condi, and that does it. Acalanes down by 21 points, comes back to win it. Winkles threw for 2 TDs and ran for 2 more.
Mission San Jose beat Bishop O'Dowd 12-8 to open the season. The rematch is on a beautiful night in the South Bay. Jude Thomas Venables keeps the game scoreless early as he blocks this shot on net. O'Dowd scores first on this Jake Hyde penalty shot, and the Dragons expand the lead with good ball movement and patience. Carter Baruta finds Jake Chu 2-0 BOD. Warriors score once, then Noah Lee finds Ryan Kumar. Ryan with a rocket. It's tied at 2 after 1. Hyde capitalizes on another penalty shot. BOD back in front in the second. Another assist by Baruta. This time it's to Zach Harrington. Zach creeps up and scores, make it a 2-point game. Another BOD opportunity. Harrington to Carson Brill, who works around the 2 defenders and goalie to score. It's 5-2 O'Dowd. Kumar and the Warriors cut it back to 2 before half with a penalty shot. No worries for the Dragons. Hosey DeWitt with space goes to the close side. That's a goal for Hosey. Another one here a bit further out. No worries. He finds the back of the net again for his pair of goals in this one. No quit in the Warriors. Ryan earns his hat trick with a nice floater on a good night by Kumar. This last penalty shot by Hyde seals the deal as Jake goes 3 for 3 on the penalty shots as the Dragons get their revenge on the road.
The Cal Hope Courage Award brings us stories of athletes overcoming adversity to succeed in school and in sports.
Robert, ready to be in awe of a Wilcox freshman cheerleader with the heart of a fighter. Literally, after 6 open heart surgeries, Adriana Martinez is proving nothing can stop a Charger. Adriana Martinez is just beginning her first year of high school. Brand new to cheerleading, she's chasing the life she's always dreamed of. Chargers! A normal one. Etched across Adriana's chest is a scar that tells the story of survival, strength, and second chances. The result of 6 open heart surgeries.
Since I had my surgery almost 2 years ago, there was limitations. I couldn't do PE. I was kind of sad. There was a lot of limitations.
Adriana was born with a congenital heart condition called Taussig-Bing anomaly. The condition gives Adriana very intense chest pains and sometimes makes it hard for her to breathe.
Not being able to breathe is really uncomfortable, and just being there trying to control my breathing, it can be scary. Nobody wants to feel like they can't breathe.
At that time we didn't know what was it.
Sandra was 4 months pregnant with Adriana when a prenatal ultrasound revealed the serious heart defect.
It was a lot of pressure from the doctors to end the pregnancy because they said she will not survive right after I give birth. But I believe that no one knows, only God knows.
She has something called Taussig Bing anomaly.
Dr. Benjamin Tiet is Adriana's pediatric cardiologist at Kaiser.
It's actually a combination of a lot of different heart defects.
Dr. Tiet isn't the doctor who initially made the diagnosis, but he has treated Adriana nearly her whole life.
Typically, your heart has two arteries exiting or drawing blood away from your heart, so that's your aorta and your pulmonary artery. In Adriana's case, both her arteries, instead of being on the left and the right side, are over the right side. The left side of the heart has to get blood going somewhere, and the way it does it actually is through a hole in the heart.
Two arteries on the right side of her heart, a hole in her heart, and a narrowing of her aorta. Those are the three heart defects affecting Adriana, making her condition nearly one of a kind.
When we do these surgeries, we have to correct all three things. And that's, again, the complexity of that type of operation.
6 surgeries and 11 procedures in total before Adriana reached the age of 13.
It usually takes a full year to recover, like fully. But I usually take 2 to 3 months off, and then I go back to school.
We try to make sure that all the things that she's interested in doing, that it's as safe as possible for her.
Dr. Tiet hopes Adriana will not need another surgery until after she turns 18.
Crossing my fingers that I don't need a surgery soon, because if I have a surgery, I can't do cheer anymore.
For now, Adriana gets to live her life like any normal high schooler. Something that from her original diagnosis, many believed didn't seem possible.
We're hoping for this day. Every school year, she wants to have a normal life, she says. So she was not able to join any activities, no physical activities at all, until this year.
A happy, optimistic, and determined freshman, Adriana now shares her message with others facing adversity.
If you want to do something, do it. Do not be embarrassed about it. Just do what you like to do, because at first I was embarrassed, I'm a cheerleader with all these heart problems, that's so embarrassing. But after a while, it really doesn't matter. It's a lot of fun when you do what you want to do. I want you to enjoy life, basically. Have fun, because life is short. You should enjoy it to the max.
Adriana is proving every day her heart is her strength. Adriana and her family have been through so much. At the same time of Adriana's diagnosis, her dad was then diagnosed with stomach cancer. Same time. And today, he's healthy, Adriana is thriving, her beautiful spirit, her incredible spunk speaks volumes about the type of woman she is.
Yeah, and she looks like she's very proud of what she's gone through and accomplished. And
badge of honor. She wears that scar like a badge of honor.
And now cheerleading.
Mm-hmm.
Fantastic. All right, be sure to scan the QR code on the screen for more information on the Cal Hope Courage Award Scholarship Program.
Mary West Credit Union honors teachers all around the Bay Area for the great work they do every day.
Here's Ellie Koo from the Wilcox Cheer Squad talking about outstanding teacher Jeffrey Murault.
I'd say my favorite teacher is Mr. Murault. He was my algebra teacher my freshman year, and he kind of just set me up for success throughout my years, and a lot of advice that he gave me was something that I carried out throughout my years.
Gillette presents the Precision Player of the Week each week. This is a young athlete already making his or her mark in sports.
Gillette is proud to honor Cole Dawes, the amazing junior quarterback from San Ramon Valley. For the best a fan can get this season, visit Gillette.com/NFL to purchase your Gillette Labs official 49ers licensed razor today. Coming up, Antioch battles Monte Vista.
And our first look at Sharks High School hockey. You're watching the Bay Area's high school sports show. 49ers Cal High Sports, presented by U.S. Bank.
Introducing Secure Edge Money Market Account. A high-yield savings option with added deposit insurance. It's available at no extra cost to you. Easily grow and manage your savings all in one place. With tiered interest rate, additional insurance coverage, and easy access to your funds. With balances starting at $10,000, you can earn up to 2.80 annual percentage yield on deposits over $250,000. Ask us about our Secure Edge Money Market Account today.
Every great athlete knows you don't win without a game plan. That goes for math, and that's why Bay Area Tutor for Athletes is here. A high-performance online math tutoring program for middle and high school athletes across the Bay Area. Whether it's algebra, geometry, trigonometry, or calculus, we'll help you level up. Form a Tutor for Athletes squad with up to 5 teammates for small group tutoring, or go one-on-one to sharpen your skills. Stay eligible, stay competitive, win in the classroom and on the field.
I know that the model of credit unions is the very best one for human beings, and so how we bring that to life can truly transform people's lives.
Lumen brings to us the capability to be able to serve members in ways that we haven't before. It is really about enhancing that need for that particular individual like we've never been able to do before, and I'm extremely excited about that.
Dad, this guy says that we act like Gillette Labs is some miracle, but it's just another razor?
Gillette Labs ain't a miracle, but it sure as heck ain't my old razor. It's Gillette's best shave. And with up to 30 shaves per cartridge, I'm spending less. Its ultra-sharp blades last 50% longer.
And give you a fresh blade feeling time after
time. Time after time after time. Gillette Labs, the best a man can get.
Keeps getting better.
The Monte Vista Mustangs looking to make their mark in the East Bay Mountain Division this season with senior quarterback Ian Ondrachek leading the way.
That's right, the Mustangs taking on the 2-0 Antioch Panthers this week. The Ock boys include outstanding junior running back Benjamin Blackman III. Antioch at Monte Vista Friday night.
Let's hit the Danville as Monte Vista takes on Antioch. Start those engines because the Mustangs are coming. Here's Ian Ondrachek on the bootleg and finds Torrin Dunphy for 6. PAT good, 7-zip Mustangs. On the Mustangs' next possession, it's Henry Lasker getting the carry, and the senior barrels his way in for 6. And the Mustangs' offense was hot all game long. Another bootleg leads to another touchdown as Ondrachek finds Caden Basha for another Monte Vista touchdown. 20-zip Mustangs after 1. And Ondrachek was lighting it up. 4 touchdown passes on the night, and here he connects with Dunphy over the middle for 6. One more before the half. Ian looking for options, just running around, and then checks it down to Lasker, and Henry is weaving his way through traffic and scores. 34-zip Mustangs at the half. Antioch showed no quit all throughout this contest. Here's Joshua Mason going deep and connecting with his receiver Joaquin Stewart, and it's a huge catch and run all the way down to the 9-yard line, and it would lead to this touchdown run from Mason, one of Mason's 2 tutties in the ball game, but not enough as Monte Vista rolls past Antioch, winning 48-14.
Let's go to Sharks Ice for a preseason jamboree game between the San Francisco Sabercats and St. Mary's. The Cats looking to break through in the first period, but Everett Sorby comes up with a brilliant save. No score after 1. San Francisco does get on the board in the second period as Cooper Lewis gets the second chance past the goalie as the Cats take a 1-0 lead. Then later in the period, the first shot is saved by Sorby, but Elliot Berkovich stays with it and finds the back of the net, and it's 2-0 San Francisco Sabercats after 2. Third period now, and it's Martin Levy 1-on-1 with the goalie. Martin shoots. He scores! Martin Levy gives the Sabercats a 3-0 lead in the final period. Now it's Oliver Hirschenhorn shooting one from long distance and finding the back of the net as the Sabercats take a 4-0 lead. St. Mary's gets one back late in the period as the puck finds Sebastian Perez, and Sebastian shoots it past the goalie, and it's 4-1 San Francisco. But this one belongs to the Sabercats as Cooper Lewis fires it home as San Francisco wins it 5-1 over St. Mary's. Cooper Lewis with 2 goals for the Sabercats.
Lexus of Stevens Creek presents the Volunteer Award each week, leading to $10,000 in scholarships. This is an athlete who does great work in the community.
This week's Lexus of Stevens Creek Volunteer Award goes to Sarah Lockhart from Half Moon Bay. Sarah helps volunteer through her church by helping kids at summer camp called Revival in the Redwoods. Sarah is a counselor where she helps plan fun activities for the kids with arts and crafts, games, and much more. Sarah explains why volunteering is so important to her.
I feel like it's really important because it helps build a community. We're a small town, and now walking around, I see these kids around, and it brings a smile to their face seeing me out and about. It brings them to do more too. These kids will grow up and do the same camp as I've done, and just builds a stronger community.
The Harker School presents the Scholar Athlete Award each week.
This week's Harker Scholar Athlete is Azaria Nelson from the James Logan volleyball team. Great on the court and in the classroom with a 4.2 GPA.
Brought to you by the Harker School. Just before their appearance at the Harker Concert Series, saxophonist Kirsten Edkins and her quintet spent time with upper school music students at the Patil Theater, providing the young musicians with their professional perspectives and insight. At Harker, transitional kindergarten through 12th grade students discover their passions. Learn more at harker.org.
Coming up, it's the red hot Balboa Buccaneers taking on Hayward.
And East Bay League girls volleyball with California and Amador Valley. But first, here is this week's learning tip presented by Bay Area Tutoring Association.
Move between problem sets. After finishing a set of practice problems, stretch, walk, or shoot hoops for a few minutes. Physical movement boosts brain power and memory.
The Balboa Buccaneers started slowly last season, then finished really strong, winning the state Division 7A title. The Bucs, with senior running back Mekhi Smith, averaging 250 yards a game on the ground in 2 games this season.
Very nice. The 2-0 Bucs taking on the 1-1 Hayward Farmers this week. Hayward with junior quarterback Jaden Irving having a terrific early season. Balboa at Hayward Friday night.
Pre-game handshake as the Bucs enter the farmland as Hayward hosts Balboa. Ivan Garcia with the highlights. Midway through the first, Maurice Hall had a huge game for the Farmers. Bouncing to the outside on this run, diving into the end zone for 6. PT good, Hayward strikes first, 7-0. Under a minute left in the first, Jaden Irving sends a quick pass to Lamont McDonald, and number 5 does the rest. Breaking 1 tackle on his way for a touchdown. PG no good, Hayward up 13 after 1. The Farmers' run game was unstoppable. McDonald caught a touchdown pass, but how about an 80-yard touchdown run? McDonald is G-O-N-E gone. A run so good that everyone on the sideline wanted to see it. But the Bucs answer back and get on the board later in the second as Mekhi Smith reaches for the end zone to cut the lead 27. Third quarter now, Hayward still in front 28-14. Irving had 3 touchdowns on the night, slings a pass to Malachi Ferguson, and within a flash, Ferguson scores the catch and run to extend the lead 35-14. Balboa showing some life as Mekhi keeps the ball, runs along the far sidelines, and scores another one of his 3 touchdowns in the game. But the Farmers had to answer for every score. Hall ran for 187 yards on the night, this one going for 56 yards as Hall scores his 4th touchdown of the game. The Farmers tend to the crops and plant a W on home turf as Hall explodes with 4 touchdowns.
The very excited girls from Amador Valley getting set to face league rival California. The Grizzlies from Cal, ferocious at the start. Terrific pass from Carly Johnson to Chloe Cataregli over to Mia Simpson for the kill. Later in the first, more Cal give and go here from Johnson to Cataregli, back to a flying Johnson, and the George Mason commit gives Cal the first. Up a set, Cal keeps firing. A nice pass from Brooklyn Jane to Cataregli to Simpson, and the Grizzlies are rolling. Cal takes the second, Cataregli to Johnson with the change of pace, and Cal is up 2-0. It's over, right? Not so fast. Amador Valley fights back. Great dig by Canna Clevenger to Caitlin Carlock to Giselle Humphreys, who rips it home. Later in the third, Hayden Moe with a tough serve. The return goes over, and right there to crush it is amazing freshman Alexis Malikova. It's 2-1. The Dons looking to even it up. Hayden Moe to Louisa Malikova. Over to Alexis. The sisters combine to give the Dons a 4-set lead and a chest bump. Later in the fourth, Alexis and Addison Moe combine for the block, and the Dons tie it at 2 sets apiece. This set, and Cal takes the lead, but Amador Valley comes back to tie it at 5-all as Clevenger feeds Alexis Malikova. The Cal goes up 14-9 with the Ava Valela kill, but the Dons get 5 straight points to tie it at 14-all with this double block and go on to win at 17-15. It's a reverse sweep at Amador Valley as the Dons win the final 3 sets. A great performance from the freshman Malikova.
Venardi Zurada is the official injury attorneys of the San Francisco 49ers, and each week Venardi Zurada finds people in the high school sports community and highlights their efforts.
This week's Venardi Zurada hometown hero is longtime football coach Matt Weinbrock. Matt has coached at the high school level for 33 years, including the last 7 as Westmont High's offensive coordinator. Matt has also donated his skills to the prestigious Charlie Wiedemeyer All-Star Game. Matt Weinbrock, this week's Venardi Zurada hometown hero.
Albany's construction knows a thing or two about hard work, and that's why they bring us the Dirty Work Play each week. This week's Dirty Work Play goes to Motu Kianaina from St. Francis. Motu with a tough route barreling over defender for the Lancers, and for this week's Albany's construction Dirty Work Play.
Coming up, back to San Francisco for a huge game with Riordan and Pittsburgh in our Mancini Sleep World Dream matchup.
And we'll see what's up with this surging Notre Dame San Jose flag football squad. But first, here's this week's High Five Top 5, brought to you by High Five Restaurant and Catering in San Jose. This week, it's the top 5 running back performances from week 2.
This is Jess, Peloton instructor, educator, game changer. She needs her money to work as hard as she does. That's why she uses U.S. Bank Smartly checking and savings, which does exactly that, helping her track her spending and grow her money. Together, we'll achieve more than any of us could alone. You got this, Jess.
We got this.
That's the power of Jess, and this is the power of us.
Every time I step onto the field, I suit up to protect myself from injury. Off the field, I do the same for my family. But sometimes in life, no matter how careful you are, accidents happen. That's when you can trust Bernardi Zerata. They treat their clients like family, always looking out for your best interests. If you've been injured, call Bernardi Zerata, because when life hits you hard, you deserve a caring team that's on your side.
This isn't just auto repair, this is Euro Clinic, Silicon Valley's destination for European auto care. Located in Santa Clara, we deliver precision maintenance and repair with uncompromising standards. Enjoy flexible drop-offs, concierge updates, towing for exotics, and valet pickup. Your vehicle is backed by a 5-year unlimited mileage warranty while you relax in our modern lounge with espresso and private workspaces. Expect more than a dealer. Expect Euro Clinic.
Our mouths are one of the first places a doctor looks during a checkup, and for good reason. It can tell them things about our health, serious things that could keep us from reaching the next milestone. For over 65 years, Delta Dental has offered high-quality, affordable dental plans that strive to meet the needs of everyone. Today, we are the largest network of oral healthcare providers in the nation. Delta Dental, putting your health first, yesterday, today, and tomorrow.
Get ready for the most exhilarating season yet. Sharks Ice Hockey is hosting 34 teams spanning from Fresno to Reno. Over 700 hockey players all competing for state and national titles. Be part of the thrilling action. Experience the speed, the skill, and the passion from these young hockey players. Games are played at Sharks Ice locations from all over the Bay Area. Looking to join, support, or to find games? Go to sharkshighschoolhockey.com.
Two of the Bay Area's very best teams meeting this week as second-ranked Pittsburgh meets third-ranked Riordan.
That's right, both teams with outstanding talent, so it's our very first Mancini Sleep World Dream matchup. Our Jake Vanderbrook was there.
Mancini Sleep World, rest easy.
Well, one thing's for sure, you better not be sleeping on these two programs, because Pittsburgh and Riordan are two of the top teams in the Bay Area going at it. Starting with Riordan, the Crusaders have been lights out, especially quarterback Michael Mitchell Jr. The Vanderbilt commit already has 10 touchdown passes on the season. And for Pitt, we get to see Carlos Torres in action for the first time. The senior already has 7 touchdown passes on the season. 4 of them were from last week's victory over Bishop Minogue. Let's get our Mancini Sleep World Dream matchup underway, and man, this is another edition of offensive fireworks as Adonye Brown finds a lane down the sideline, and goodbye. 78 yards to the crib, 7-0 Riordan. More Purple Rain. This time, Michael Mitchell Jr. connects with Judge Nash on a slant, and the judge is loose. That's an 88-yard Nash dash to the promised land. One of Judge's 2 tutties in the ballgame. It's 14-0 Crusaders after 1. Pitt down 21-0 in the second, but Carlos Torres responds as he connects with R.J. Mosley, who makes a one-handed grab in the back corner of the end zone. 21-7 Riordan. More Pitt. This is Finau on the run, and Finau plows his way in to cut Riordan's deficit to 7. But Riordan scores just before the half as Mitchell uncorks this ball deep to Kyle Welch. Touchdown! 28-14 Riordan at the half. Second half, Pitt looks to cut the deficit to 7. Torres finds Mosley on a screen, and the Arizona-bound senior is off to the races. A 49-yard scamper, and it's 28-21 Riordan. Big game for Adonye Brown, 213 yards with 3 touchdowns. This man is tough to stop. 35-21 Riordan after 3. Jumping to the fourth quarter, Pitt down 42-28. This is JaVale Jones under center, and he delivers an excellent ball to Kenny Ward for a Pirates touchdown. 42-35 Crusaders. Pitt would get the ball back. One last shot to the end zone for the tie, but the pass falls incomplete as Riordan hangs on the beat Pittsburgh. 42-35.
I owe this win to our preparation and just to my scout guys and everybody who got me ready for this win. Michael Mitchell is just an amazing quarterback, and I think our chemistry has definitely grown over the years.
In San Francisco with the Mancini Sleep World Dream matchup, I'm Jake Vanderbrook, 49ers, Cal High Sports.
Off to Mountain View now as the Spartans take on Notre Dame San Jose Wednesday night. The Regents strike first, give the ball to Gabby Gianella, who runs to the far sideline, and Gabby scampers into the end zone for the first points of the game. 7-0 Notre Dame San Jose. NDSJ on the attack again. Jasmine Mina heaves it deep to the end zone, and it is caught by Isela Trujillo. Over 2 defenders for a Regents touchdown. The point after is no good, and it's 13-0 Notre Dame San Jose. The Regents on the board again and again. Jasmine Mina fires it to the end zone for Gabby Gianella, who hauls it in for 6. 19-0 NDSJ. Second quarter now, and it's Gabby Gianella getting the carry again. Gabby finds the end zone for the 3rd time in the first half as the Regents take a 25-0 lead. Mountain View looking to answer back just before halftime, but the pass is picked off by Emiliana Gipner to keep the shutout intact. Still 25-0 Regents at the half. Notre Dame San Jose looking to add on in the second half, but the Spartans defense comes up with a big stop as Malia Taniela intercepts the pass to stop the Regents' drive. Mountain View trying to get on the board late, but the pass is intercepted by Malia Morales, the senior captain, taking the ball deep inside Spartans territory as the Notre Dame San Jose Regents improve to 2-0 in the season. Gabby Gianella with 3 total touchdowns for the Regents.
The Sacred Heart Prep flag football team is off to a great start this season with a 5-0 record.
The Gators meeting with our Jake Vanderbrook at the Rica Center to talk about it this week.
And here's the flag football team from Sacred Heart Prep. How we feeling? Rep the prep, baby, rep the prep. So I'm starting off with Riley Longacre, and this team is off to a fantastic start, 5-0. What's been the key to the team's success thus far?
So this far with our success, our team has fantastic chemistry. Everyone works so hard. I'd say this for anyone on the team. We're very interchangeable when it comes to any position. Everyone can play both sides of the field at any time. We're always ready. We're all doing so well. So yeah, definitely our chemistry as a team and our ability to work for sure.
And you can really see that work, and it's paying off thus far because you're 5-0. We covered Sacred Heart Prep a couple weeks ago against Los Altos, and we saw some amazing catches from Kate Hansen. And one of them was a go-ahead touchdown to win the game. I mean, is there an NFL receiver that you look up to whenever you're lined up as receiver?
He's not necessarily a receiver, but we're very big fans of Christian McCaffrey over here. Okay. We know he's a running back, but he's been very supportive with this team. He brought us to a charity event last year in San Francisco, kind of supporting girls flag football and putting the name out there, and I believe that his work ethic is so inspiring. He's such a great family and such a humble, hardworking man, and I believe that's a very big, important. It's very important to have a role model like that in the NFL.
For sure, and he's very effective with yards after catch, don't get me wrong. And finally, I'm going to make my way over to Sanaya Shields. So, Sanaya, this team off to a great start. What will it take for this team to make a run for a league title, but not just that, but also a deep run in the postseason?
Yeah, I think like my teammates have said, I think we need to keep our energy up. I think, like they said, that's one of our biggest aspects of our team that's helped us. This year, we're kind of the underdogs. No one really expected us to do well, so I think that's a chip on our shoulder that we have that's going to help us, slide through these next games.
Okay, all right. Be on the lookout for those Gators because they're chomping. Ladies, thank you so much for joining us. Take us out with a break.
Delta Dental honors entire teams who perform well on the field and in the classroom with the Smiles for Scholars Award. This week, we recognize Castleja girls soccer team, the Gators, with a team GPA of 3.85 last season, and that was the best in the state.
Coming up, Santa Teresa battles Pioneer.
But first, here's our U.S. Bank preseason football poll. The Pioneer Mustangs are coming off a big win over rival Leland, but it doesn't get any easier for the Mustangs as they meet Santa Teresa. Pioneer got a big game from running back Colton Permio.
Yes, they did. Santa Teresa comes into this game at 2-0, scoring 105 points in the first 2 games. Junior running back Sal Guerrero averaging 150 yards a game. Santa Teresa at Pioneer Thursday night.
Here come the Pioneer Mustangs with their special jerseys in remembrance of 9/11. Santa Teresa showing off its aerial attack early. Salvador Guerrero steps up in the pocket and heaves it deep to Prince Collins, and the Prince makes a spectacular catch inside Mustangs territory for a big gain. Then a couple plays later, give it to Brian Caldwell, who scampers into the end zone for the first points of the game. 7-0 Santa Teresa Saints. The Saints on the attack again. Hand the ball this time to Jalen Malcolm, who finds a hole, runs to the near sideline, and turns on the Jets all the way inside the 5-yard line. Malcolm would punch it in on the next play, and it's 13-0 Santa Teresa. SD continuing to pound the rock early. It's Jalen Malcolm again with the carry, and the senior rushes in for his second TD of the game. 20-0 Santa Teresa after 1. More Santa Teresa in the second. Guerrero fakes the handoff, rolls to his right, and fires it over the middle to Prince Collins, and the Prince is in for the touchdown. 27-0 Saints. Santa Teresa looking to add on later in the quarter, but Colton Bermeo and Matthew Wheeler team up for the tackle as the Saints do not score. Pioneer trying to break through, but the pass is tipped and intercepted by Jalen Malcolm as Santa Teresa cruises to a big win over Pioneer to go to 3-0 in the season. Jalen Malcolm with 3 rushing touchdowns for the Saints.
DGDG.com wants you to be a happy car buyer, so each week they bring us the Be Happy Play, a play guaranteed to make everyone happy.
This week's DGDG.com Be Happy Play goes to the Amador Valley Dons. They call it a reverse sweep after dropping 2 sets to none. The Dons come back to win it in 5, and Amador Valley was very happy about it. Want to be a happy car buyer? Go to DGDG.com.
Coming up, the Service by Medallion Play of the Week.
But first, here's this week's financial tip for teens and their parents, brought to you by Lumen Digital. Encourage your teens to pick a charity and set aside donations for a charitable cause. With your support, teens can donate their time and energy towards a cause in which they believe. We have gone through every play from this week and made a decision on which play we thought should win the Service by Medallion Play of the Week.
Here it is, the Play of the Week.
We only have time for one play, so here it is. It's Jadis Lucky from Clayton Valley, taking it from the 5-yard line, and there he goes, past the 50. Our reigning offensive player of the year with the kickoff return for a touchdown, and it's our play of the week.
That's the Play of the Week, and that's 49ers Cal High Sports for this week. Thanks for watching. I'm Robert Braunstein.
And I'm Aubrey Tolliver. Be sure to join us next week for the story of the Andrew Hill flag football player coping with the loss of both her parents within a year. We'll see you then.
Thanks for watching. Please join our YouTube memberships to get early access to highlights and our podcast, Covered Cal High.
You will also be able to see full game videos and vote for the Players of the Week. So click join and make sure to tune in every Sunday night at 6 p.m. on NBC Sports California. We'll see you at the games.